Out of Left Field is brought to you in part by Coordinated Health, Hazelton Campus.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and I hope all of our Jewish friends had a great Hanukkah. I'm Ken Cara, and this is my gift to you, the Out of Left Field Holiday Special. It was a special season for the North Schuylkill football team, and here to help me tell their magical story are members of the Spartan News Network team. Welcome, everybody. We're going to give you a little behind the scenes here. We're at North Schuylkill High School. This is where the TV magic happens. Television production, doing a news show, a lot of other things. We'll get into that in a little bit. But we're going to talk about North Schuylkill football today. We're putting on a little bit of a show, but we still have to come up with a name. We have to decide which one of us is going to interview who. So I'm with some of the students in the TV production program. Here with Dan Tomtitian, Lindsay Wesner, and Drew Mayshak. Thank you guys so much for being with me. So we're here today. We want to do a segment on the football team, District 11 champs this year, going to the state playoffs. It was a battle in the Schuylkill League. Lindsay, I want to ask you, what was it like as this team was making the run? I mean, in school, what's it like being in the school building when the football team's having success and knowing you guys probably have to cover it a little bit? What's that kind of like?
The energy is like crazy in here. Like every student, no matter if you do sports or you don't, everybody supports the football team.
Drew, what's the storyline? I mean, I haven't been around the team all year. I was reading in the newspaper. What's something maybe we should concentrate on as we're talking with the players today?
I definitely think the culture of the team was very profound. It was the strongest that it's ever been in years, and I think that really contributes to a lot of the success that the football team saw this year. Definitely their work ethic. I mean, literally, I would see some of the players watching film in class and saying, "Oh, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to do for the next game," and the teachers were supportive of it. They're like, yeah, all the teachers and the entire school and the community was so supportive of the team. And I think that plays a huge role in just how far we made it.
Guys, we need to come up with what we're going to call this because I have no idea. I like to come up with nice names for my segments and that. Any ideas, insight, Lindsay, Dan, Drew, and anything at all? The comeback, I just heard. Comeback culture, the culture of a comeback.
We just wanted to go as far as we possibly could. So I don't really know a name for that, but we were just determined. From game one, we were supposed to play Loyal Sock, which was supposed to be this huge, really great team, and a lot of people didn't think we were gonna win. Not us, of course.
You had the confidence.
But we came out, we destroyed them, and every week we just got hungry, and we just kept going.
So you just wanted to keep winning. I heard Hungry Dogs as another one. All right, so here we go. This is Spartan Football 2018. Hungry Dogs Run Wild. Welcome back to Spartan Football 2018. Hungry Dogs Run Wild. I'm here with two of those dogs actually right now. One is a co-host with me today, Dan Tomtitian, and Jack Kempsey, who played on the offensive and defensive line. There's a blown play out on the field. Someone missed a block. But how did you guys handle that?
You helped your guy pick it up the next play. You know what I mean? You picked him up. You got it. You got the ball rolling. Because most times we were experienced enough this year where we knew what happened. Like in years past, maybe someone got beat and then you have no clue what happened and you have to wait till halftime to fix it. This year we were able to kind of just look at each other, say one or two things, and know how to fix it and how to correct it. So we were able to adjust a lot of times on the field, which was nice.
And a lot of times, going off of that, we would come off on the sidelines, and a lot of us only played offense one way. Okay. So we would discuss what was going on with the defensive lines, and then we would fill people in like Jack, who was out on defense, and we'd pretty much discuss what was going on the whole game. So Jack, what's your favorite genre of music?
I'd say it's probably a tie between classic rock and 90s alternative. Kind of depend on my mood. I'll probably play one or the other. So.
Right. What do you think are your top three favorite bands?
Top three bands. Okay, I'd say the Eagles. I'd say Lynyrd Skynyrd, and probably the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
All right. What's your favorite song to listen to before a game?
Oh, that's a tough one. I really like "For Whom the Bell Tolls" by Metallica, or if not that, I like "Sabotage" by the Beastie Boys.
I mean, you mentioned your favorite genres of music. If there was a song that summed up your season this year for the whole team, the Spartans, is there a 90s alternative song you could think of that I could play or that and I'll be like, I think of North Schuylkill football when I hear this song? Not for you personally, I mean.
Yeah, I'd say Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We listen to it before games as well, and that could be a reason, but I think it really emphasizes our mentality this year, where we just cannot stop working harder and trying to outplay the teams we were up against.
Well, Jack, thank you so much for your time. We took up a lot of it. We're going to come back. We'll be right back here on Hungry Dogs Run Wild. Look back at 2018 Spartan football. Welcome back to 2018 Spartan football. Hungry Dogs Run Wild. We're joined now by Mitch Wagner, and joining us from the North Schuylkill television production program, we have G.H.Y.S.A.
From what I've noticed, you're one of the most dedicated players on the team. What are any pregame rituals that you had to prepare?
Up until game time, I'd try and listen to some calm music. Don't want to get the nerves going too early. And usually eat a special meal, some chicken parmesan from Little Anthony's in Frackville. I know a couple guys did that, so just stay relaxed up until game time.
In your state playoff run, you had a tough loss to Conwell Egan at the game in Northern Lehigh. And at the end of the game, I was standing by the fence and I saw all of the players walking into the locker room, and you were the only person that remained on the field. You were standing there just looking out onto the field. What was running through your mind at that moment?
I mean, walking off the field, it was me and Coach Hall at the end of the game. It just, I don't know, it's been my life for the past couple of years, and it seemed kind of unreal that it was all over. I don't know, I wish we could have kept it going.
Where are you getting your chicken parm from again?
Little Anthony's in Frackville, Second Street.
We're learning a lot about the 2018 North Schuylkill football team. Maybe you could thank the Chicken Parmesan from there for bringing district title back here to Fountain Springs. Drew, Mitch, thank you guys so much. We're going to get ready to close up this show. 2018 Spartan football, Hungry Dogs Run Wild. Welcome back to 2018 Spartan football. Hungry Dogs Run Wild. Finally got that name down. It's the third and final segment here with Lindsay Wesner with the television production department here at North Schuylkill, and also Brandon Rockwell. He's a defensive back and wide receiver for the football team. Your position at wide receiver, and that's so often we looked at North Schuylkill and you saw all the rushing yards and then this and that. What was it like for you wide receivers? And talk about some plays and maybe some differences, like why you felt that was an important role on the team this year.
Definitely blocking outside the perimeter. Mitch likes to cut outside, really, so just block for him.
Brandon, is there anything that you're going to miss about playing high school football?
Definitely just being with the guys in the locker room, the weight room.
Is there any message that you have for the underclassmen?
Just keep working hard. Work hard in the weight room, work hard in the field.
Well, we're going to come back and wrap it up with the staff here with television production at North Schuylkill High School, but thank you to all the football players. We'll be right back. 2018 Spartan football, Hungry Dogs Run Wild. Welcome back to 2018 Spartan football, Hungry Dogs Run Wild. Ken Cara here with Dan Tomtitian, Lindsay Wesner, and G.H.Y.S.A from the television production department here at North Schuylkill High School. I want to start with Drew and Lindsay. You covered the team, you were a cheerleader, but was there something today you noticed and you were like, oh, okay, yeah, there's a little different facet of everything?
I never knew that some players had a meal before they had played their game. Or that they all had different music. We only hear the music that they run out to. And I appreciate you guys welcoming me into your great studio here. Signing off for 2018 Spartan football, Hungry Dogs Run Wild. Ken with Dan, Lindsay, and Drew. If you're looking to get in shape for the new year, why not try some ninja training? Learn all about it next.
Out of Left Field is brought to you in part by Coordinated Health, Hazleton Campus.
Welcome back to the Out of Left Field Holiday Special. My father-in-law loves watching American Ninja Warrior. I watch along with him, and during one episode, I almost choked on one of the wings I was eating when I saw the Pocono Ninja. I thought he's got to be from around here. He has to train at a gym around here. I have to find that gym. And I did.
Matthew Guardo started ninja training in his 50s, but he looks like a kid digging into a toy box during this class. He has a competition the next day in the National Ninja League, but that doesn't stop him from training, or playing on this night. With each successful swing, the tower gets higher and higher, and Guardo's smile gets bigger and bigger.
This is not working out. This is playing. And sometimes, yes, one person will try something and challenge others to do it, and then one person will try to better that person, and things get harder and harder, and more and more fun.
Like kids piecing together an obstacle course with stuff from their garage, the ninjas wander around the gym building and playing.
What are the white pieces that you guys are using for balance?
Those are PVC caps. One of the students brought those in today as a challenge, but so they're not mine, but I have walked around Home Depot, Lowe's, and just looking at stuff. I go to flea markets and it's can I make that into an interesting obstacle? One of the more interesting ones that I had in my comp last year was a fire hose. We actually use it as an obstacle. So you just never know what you find and what you do.
This ninja playground is located inside Freedom Gymnastics in Broadheadsville. Matthew Guardo bought the place while his daughter was taking classes here. In an effort to get more boys through the doors, he started ninja classes. The path to a ninja playground started with one step. Actually, a few steps.
This started when I decided to start a children's program and decided the quintuple steps was first. We started playing on them, me and a couple of the coaches, and we said, this is fun. So we said, let's do an adult class as well. So the warp wall became the next thing to go and build. And then since then, I haven't looked back, and I just keep building.
Guardo is a systems engineer at AT&T. He's proud of his title and his work here at Freedom Gymnastics.
My warp walls are adjustable. This one is adjustable from 12 foot to 13 and a half, or 14 feet by adding an additional piece on top. All right, this is the main ninja area. We have all sorts of things. This is an adjustable bar system that I designed. It's actually been copied by multiple ninja gyms around the country. So I can say you can take a bar and move it in a matter of seconds. 1 foot increments plus up or down 2 feet. This is the thing that I call screwball, okay? And the idea behind this one is that you go and you have to rotate it as you're hanging and roll it from one to the next to get to the end. This is my own design. This was not copied from anything.
You could call him the Ninjaneer, but don't. That name is already taken. Guardo checked when he was picking a nickname for his debut on NBC's American Ninja Warrior. He went with the nickname the Pocono Ninja. The Poconos, long known for their beauty and giant racetrack, the area is now building a reputation for turning out high-level ninjas like G.H.Y.S.A. Known as All-Day G.H.Y.S.A, he made it all the way to the national finals on American Ninja Warrior, the youngest to ever do so.
I kind of get bored if I just do like one specific thing, but with this, like, it's always changing. There's always new obstacles, there's always new elements, there's parkour, there's agility, there's grip strength. Anything you can think of, there's always something new to do.
You don't have to be a national finalist to train here. And don't worry, if you're interested in classes, you aren't expected to do this on your first day, or second, or third.
So you don't have to have any ninja experience to start working out as a ninja. In fact, I hear a lot of times people say, when I get stronger, I'm going to do it. Well, you get stronger by doing it. And the whole idea behind ninja is improving. It's self-improvement as you're doing it. So can I go further each time? Fail further. Because all ninjas fail, or you should be failing, because if you're not failing, you're not going to get stronger. So we all work to get stronger, so it's just trying to get further each week.
The idea of failing to get stronger came up a lot during our visit. When Guardo was on American Ninja Warrior, this is the obstacle he failed on.
Well, one of the interesting things is, on the second obstacle, the spinning log, I lost my shoe. Okay. And but made it through the obstacle, so I had to decide what I was going to do. Took off my other shoe and went and continued down the course barefoot. Got through the next obstacle. On the fourth obstacle was the ring jump, and I had never done it before and didn't quite have the technique. I think I had the strength to do it if I would have gotten through it cleanly. So I ended up making it up, but on the way down I couldn't get over the 10-inch peg. Within a month of falling off the obstacle, I had my own build, and had practiced it. I can do it forward, backwards, sideways, up, down, with or without shoes. You think we're stuck, but if you noticed, we failed, and a lot of us conquered it. It just took more tries. So that's the getting stronger part. And yes, so you're gonna go until you actually fail. But next time you try to go further. So fail further.
The ninja lessons start at a young age here at Freedom Gymnastics. Rocking the official shirt of her coach G.H.Y.S.A, 8-year-old Carly Heinsohn makes her way up the warp wall.
What do you like doing the best? What's your favorite event when you're here?
Football.
Why is that?
Because I like doing the 8 feet because it's easier and that's what I've known.
What's the hardest thing? What's something you fail at? The coaches were telling me before that you have to fail. It's how you learn. What's the hardest thing for you to do?
The work wall on the other side.
You're going to work towards that, though? I mean, is that like the goal? You're going to get up there eventually?
Heinsohn's ninja career started in her living room.
So on the couch, I would usually do a flip. I would whip my feet over to the couch and then go back down. And sometimes I would go from a recliner and then jump over to our couch and then go from my tool bench onto the couch, then flop, and then get back up and then go onto the recliner. And at my bus stop, there's a pine tree that I always climb.
How happy are your parents that you come to this gym?
Happy.
Heinsohn has had a pretty successful ninja career. She completed 6 of 10 obstacles at a National Ninja League competition and now has her dad locked into that promise to build her a course in their backyard. That's how Day started, working on a course he built with his dad. The ninja culture is all about family and community.
The ninja community is incredible. They support everyone, and it's not like a lot of other sports where you're really going against other one. It's you against the course, and the support from the ninjas is it's just really incredible. You can I go to these competitions, and it is like a little family. It's like a ninja party in some ways. I've phrased. It's where you get to see your friends, play with your friends for a while, and we all hang out and have a good time. It's a lot of fun. I've seen everyone develop so much. We've all gotten strong. We're on a journey together of getting stronger and becoming better ninjas. Yes!
Coming up next, a birthday celebration for the Greater Hazleton Youth Soccer Association. Out of Left Field is brought to you in part by Coordinated Health Hazleton Campus.
Hello again, friends. This is the Out of Left Field Holiday Special. I can't tell you how many of my friends played in the Greater Hazleton Youth Soccer Association, but I can tell you none of them had hair as fantastic as this. I was known as the kid with Kool-Aid stains on my lips at practice. Loved that Kool-Aid. I had a blast, and so have many, many other kids over 30 years of G.H.Y.S.A soccer.
On Saturdays in the fall at Community Park in Hazel Township, it's soccer as far as the eye can see. The tide of players from ages 4 to 18 moves in and out in an ocean of color on the field. Parents watch from their beach chairs on the shore. While trends ebb and flow, the Greater Hazleton Youth Soccer Association's current has stayed strong.
We're the largest athletic organization in the Greater Hazleton area. At one point we had over 1,200 kids playing. And that's why we decided we needed a central location. We had families driving from Weatherly to Ott Miller to La Rock to Whispering Willows to Tresco. It was crazy. And 20 years ago, we had John Doherty and Frank DeAndrea, who were state troopers, and were able to get in a helicopter and identify this parcel that was in the township and had to be used for recreation only. So it was a perfect fit for us. We've invested 20 years and $1 million in this facility, and we brought everybody from all the surrounding areas to one central location, and it's perfect for the families.
So really, they were up there in a helicopter scouting locations.
Absolutely. We were looking for the biggest amount of trees and green space that we could find. This was all wooded.
G.H.Y.S.A has so many players, so much land, and one simple philosophy.
We're a non-competitive league, and we stress sportsmanship and team bonding. There's no all-stars. Everybody plays 50% of every game, so everybody's equal.
11 sentences have helped fuel this fun for 3 decades. You can read G.H.Y.S.A's full philosophy on their website, but the gist is that the league is here to teach kids the game and for them to have fun. Life's a beach here at the Hazleton area's soccer oasis. There's no need for players, coaches, or parents to get stressed out.
If you take away the scoring and you take away the standings, why are you yelling? Nobody's going to walk away here in first or second place. It's common sense.
So that is kind of
sure. The goal in soccer is to put the ball in the net. Absolutely. But we don't allow people to go, come on, it's 4-3. Who cares? Because there's no standings. So everyone's a winner.
Are there people on the other end of that who say, well, you need winners, or do you just say, whatever, that's not our thing?
Absolutely. And you can go somewhere else. Very simple.
G.H.Y.S.A does have a competitive travel team, but on G.H.Y.S.A Saturdays, it's all about the pure joy of the beautiful game.
You have the guys who play travel ball here playing G.H.Y.S.A ball because they love the spirit, and then on the weekends or Sundays when they play with their other teams, then they know it's that in-your-face kind of time. But I think the league speaks for itself. It's 30 years, and it's over 700 kids this year. So
Josh Kmitchok is one of the players who still makes time for the league he grew up with.
I play center back for the Hazleton area Cougars. I've been playing since I was 4 years old. This is where I started. This is how it got me into the game today. My first year, I still have the same size 3 ball, still kick it around sometimes at the house, but yeah, it's just a blast playing here.
There are other benefits to keeping it light and fun.
we have a really good pre-season meeting. Okay. All of our coaches have to buy into our philosophy. We also have mass email. Tracy Milbuyer, our registrar, does a great job. I send her a little note. She sends them out to everybody about keeping it positive, upholding our standards of that. No negativity, and especially with the referees, I don't want to lose them.
You've been hearing from Laura Baranco, the league president. She's also a soccer referee at the high school and college levels. So it's fitting that G.H.Y.S.A has a referee mentor program. Ricky Blaze, who plays soccer at the Hazleton Area High School, is part of that mentor program.
It definitely gives me a deeper appreciation. I give the refs a bit of slack when they have a rough call, because I know how hard it could be.
Is it, like anything in life, like first-hand experience, like you kind of have to see it to appreciate it?
Yeah, you do, especially with reffing, because when you're in the moment, you always think you're right, but when you're on the other side, when you're the ref, it's kind of confusing because the play's going so fast. You're watching it happen, so it's a split second, so it's hard for anyone to make the correct decision.
The league has over 80 coaches and a group of dedicated volunteers, but they're always looking for more.
I think at the beginning of the season, it's very stressful getting everybody in their proper places, but then you come out here on a Saturday and you see all these kids and the parents, and you hear the laughter and see them running around, and that's what makes it all worth it.
Randy Scuba started his soccer career at G.H.Y.S.A. He went on to play in high school, and now he's coaching his 2 kids in the local youth league.
Beginning of the season, it's pretty much just keeping the kids on the field at the younger age group. But as the season progresses, we've gotten into a lot more passing. They're starting to see that, and I don't know, you were watching the game here we just had today, and they're making passes. They're looking at space, all things that they weren't doing at the beginning of the year, and hopefully they carry that up into the next age group and they get some of these fundamentals down. Keeping the ball in, keeping the ball close to them, and I'm just excited to see that progression during the season.
The kids can't get enough of G.H.Y.S.A soccer.
You could see it in their faces how happy they are. Even if one team's doing much better than the other team, you could see they're still happy. In fact, the last game that I was refereeing, I called for halftime, and the kid with the saddest look on his face said, "Is that all?" And I was like, "No, it's just halftime. We all have another half to play," so it's good. It's fun to see that.
Well, there is one thing that can get them to stop playing for a few minutes.
The airport's not too far away, so we have parachuters, not on a day like today, but on practices and things like that. Hey, everyone stops on the field, and everyone has to watch the parachutes come down. But other than that, you're there. They're always having fun. The only time is if you see a kid getting frustrated, you try to help them get excited again. But that's pretty rare. They're at the level that they have fun the whole time.
There has been one big change at G.H.Y.S.A over the 30 years.
Everything is small-sided now. So if you look behind you, we have our under 6s. We used to put them on a big field. They would score maybe once. They couldn't even get to from one end to the other. Now we play 3-on-3, little goals, small fields. So they're able to have more touches on the ball, so their confidence is up. There's no goalies, so there's a lot of scoring, and that makes them excited, and then that gets them to the next level. So we actually don't bring goalies in until under 10. So when they're 8 and 9 years old, then they get the idea of a full field.
Here at the Hazleton Area's Soccer Getaway, one thing will never change: fun. Not everyone will walk away from the league and step into stardom at a higher level, but everyone will walk away with a colorful t-shirt.
And everybody loves these shirts. I mean, you go and you see like random things when the paper does. Somebody has a G.H.Y.S.A shirt on in the background. So it's just the spirit of the league, I think, that has, and we've maintained that. We have never, ever changed our motto on that. It is 50%, everybody gets treated the same way.
Personally, I think people hang on to their G.H.Y.S.A shirts for reasons other than fashion. The shirts can bring back happy memories of playing soccer, and not playing soccer because you were watching parachuters up in the sky. Both are integral parts of the G.H.Y.S.A experience, and that experience is all about fundamentals and fun.
Happy birthday, G.H.Y.S.A. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You know what? Just enjoy every day. Thank you for watching. Till next time, take it easy.